Welcome back, everybody, to yet another short video of what's going on. I am your host, Jacob Carlson, and today in this short video, I'm going to be talking about the Y files. Why in this particular case? Well, as I've previously mentioned in a few videos on my YouTube channel so far, I have long been fascinated by the mysteries of the unusual and the paranormal and everything else that we do not fully understand out there, both here on Earth and out there in the universe. And I've been fascinated ever since I became a teenager, going into high school, where usually before when I was a kid, I was usually afraid of stuff like that. I was afraid of ghosts and UFOs and monsters and aliens and all that kind of stuff. And it usually frightened me, and some of it still technically does. As sometimes I do have the occasional nightmare about any of that stuff, because the uncertainty of the unknown is what sometimes is what either keeps me up at night or gives me some nightmares. But overall, I've learned to face some of those fears over the years, but I still do lay sleepless at nights, but still have nightmares about some of the stuff. But ultimately, I've learned to embrace a great deal of it head on so that I'm not as afraid as I used to be when I was a kid. So recently on YouTube, these past couple of years, looking at online content from everybody out there who can make it, I've also discovered a handful of content creators over the years who are just as interested, if not way more obsessed than I will ever be, about the unusual and the paranormal and myths and legends and admittedly some conspiracy theories here and there. And so what happens is that I discovered a YouTube channel called the Y Files. It involves a host and a co-host, and what the host talks about are stories like the lost city of Atlantis, or maybe even UFOs and different conspiracy theories along those lines. And he examines each one of these concepts in the form of a story. He sets up the whole thing, and sure enough, you're thinking this is almost too good to be true, but chances are it probably is, because there's no substantial proof or evidence of any of it, but it still makes for a good story, and that's exactly how he tells it. He he's not exactly like, but he's definitely similar to another content creator who does pretty much the same thing called Mr. Ballin, another content creator I've talked about on my channel so far. And and for the exact same reasons I watch Mr. Ballin and his videos, I watch the Y Files. And it's pretty fascinating. And if you haven't heard of the Y Files before now, I would personally recommend watching that YouTube channel after watching this video. So, if you are interested, if you are fascinated with the unusual and the paranormal and all the kind of the mysteries that try to humble us all the time, then then I would personally recommend the Y Files. And with that being said, my name is Jacob Carlson. This has been another update for 2024 so far of what's going on. Please, if you want to, like the video, comment something you like or don't like about the Y Files if you haven't already discovered them by now. And be sure to press the red subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss a future upload on my YouTube channel anytime soon. And as always, I would ask that you please take care of each other out there, be nice to one another, and as always, I will see you in the next couple of videos. Take care now. Bye bye.